Hello there, this is 𝐕𝐑𝐎𝐿 and this is 𝐅𝐅. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8, and today I bring you a different type of video here in the channel. This is a new series that I'm calling Vroomie Face Off! And as you can kind of figure out by the title, this is going to be about putting two car brands against each other in multiplayer to determine which one is the best one, at least for this video. And of course, I had to start this whole thing with the epic matchup between Lamborghini versus Ferrari. How is this gonna work? I'll explain, but first, if you like my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing both of these things help the channel to grow and it keeps me going. And if you would like to support me directly, please consider joining the Vroom membership to have early access to some videos, some exclusive and whatnot. Go ahead and check it out over there by the join button. But alright, so what is the deal with this series? First of all, of course, Lamborghini versus Ferrari, but I decided to start with these two cars. The Lamborghini Essenza SV12 versus the Ferrari FXX Evoluzione. Why these two? Well, both of them are Class A, so that's relatively fair. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna be racing these two cars, might as well be doing it with proper race cars. These two are track-only cars by their respective brands. They are not road legal, so I thought, hey, that's kind of fun. Let's do that. Now, like I said, how are we going to be determining which one wins? Because obviously it sounds very easy to be like, well, the one that gets the most W's wins. Well, yeah, that sounds easy, but the reality is that first, I'm not going to be getting a lot of first places, that's guaranteed. And then on top of that, there's a little bit more of a nuance as to what is really the result on the races. So I devised an entire system on how to assign points based on the position in which you finish. And because this is 𝐕𝐑𝐿, and you know how 𝐕𝐑𝐿 does things, the way for me to explain it is, of course, through spreadsheet. Oh yeah, baby, you know it. So, here it is. First thing, I'm gonna be showing you how you're gonna be getting points based on the amount of players in the race, and I will explain why as well. But first, for example, over here, 1 to 4 players. Well, the reality is that in order to start a race, there needs to be at least 4 players. The race won't start with 1 or 2 players. Sometimes it starts with 3, but still, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So, in a race with up to 4 players, this is how the points are going to be assigned based on the position in which you finish. First place gets 40 points, second place gets 30, you get it, right? Now, like I said, this changes depending on how many people are in the race. Over here is, for example, between 5 to 8 players. Now, you will notice that the points are actually higher, where if I finish in first place, I actually get more points than if I finish first over here. Why is that? Well, it's because simply when there's a race of 4 players, you have a very high possibility to end up in 4th, even in podium, right? It's very easy to get there so long as you play half decent. So getting these results aren't as valuable as getting a first place, for example, in a race with 8 players. And in the same way, with a full lobby, well, between 9 to 12 players, you get even more points. To the degree where you get almost twice as many points in this type of lobby than in this. Now, if you're wondering how I did this calculation, I don't know that I can explain it properly, but it's basically like an inverse multiplication. So over here, for example, you can see that the maximum amount of players being 4, well, then that times 10, that is the points. Over here, it's the same, but the factor is smaller. In this case, instead of being a multiplication by 10, it's by 8. So in first place is the maximum amount of players times 8, as opposed to times 10. And over here is the same thing, maximum amount of players times 6. So it's still it's higher amount of points in general, but you can see how it goes changes. Because it wouldn't have been fair to get literally 120 points for this race. That makes absolutely no sense. But I think this kind of makes some sense. We're gonna test it out over here and see if this feels fair or not. But there's another thing to explain. How am I going to be doing the races? Am I gonna do all races in a row with one brand, or how does that work? Which brand goes first? Well, the brand that goes first gets determined by RNG, meaning I'll flip a coin here on the screen, and that's how we will decide which is the brand that starts. However, it's not going to be 5 races in a row with which one of these brands. Instead, they're going to be alternating between the races. That is to say, for example, if I roll that I'm gonna start with the Ferrari FXX Evoluzione. The next race is going to be with the Essenza, and the one after that is going to be back to the Evoluzione. So on and so forth. The reason for that is because if I happen to land on a lobby where there's, let's say, a bunch of aliens, and I do 5 races against aliens with 1 car, then I'm gonna get terrible results. And then maybe by the time I switch to the other car to do the other 5 races, I'm gonna get in a lobby with maybe noobs. I don't know. So you see how that would be kind of unfair. So in doing this and switching the cars, it ensures that I'm gonna be trying to hit different lobbies with different people, and you know, it will be all up to luck, RNG, whatever you want to call it, to determine or to figure out whether or not we're gonna be facing really skilled opponents. So whatever is gonna be the lobby is gonna be up to luck in the matchmaking. So that is kind of the rules for this thing, and like I just mentioned, I'm gonna be doing 5 races with each one of these cars. So first things first, we need to determine which is the car that we will start with. And for that, there's this nifty little website that allows you to flip a coin with customized names over here, so that's fine. So it's 50% chance to start with Lamborghini, 50% chance to start with Ferrari. Let's see what it says. We're starting with... Is that it? Yeah, I wish there was some, like, yeah, that's the one. Okay, we're starting with Ferrari. Understood. Now, to address a couple more points real quick. First, you know that I'm not a big fan of Ferrari, but I swear to you that I'm not gonna be throwing races. I'm gonna be racing to the best of my abilities and just see what kind of results we get over here. And another thing to mention is that, as usual, all of these races will be sequential. That is to say that I'm not gonna be cherry picking anything. Whatever happens, happens. It gets recorded, and that's what I'll show you. You will be able to figure it out by the race counter over here. You will see how many races I have and whatnot. So at the end of this video, instead of 96 races, we will have 106. So let's start this up. All right, first race, it's in Munich, so that is kind of good considering that the Ferrari FX6, it's a car with bad nitro, but pretty agile, very good drift, so that might end up working out in its favor in this race. But yeah, let's see what we get over here. And like I said, I'm really gonna be trying my best over here. My idea, as much as I love Lambos, the fun of this is just seeing what happens. It's not about me trying to bias the results in any way, so let's see what we get over here. Alright. Oh, Jesus! He hit me a little bit. Fortunately, that... Oh, God. Alright, good. So far, so good. Oh, did I push that Camaro? I didn't mean to, but hey, such is life. Am I gonna get a W? My very first race with a Ferrari, is it gonna be a W? Possibly. Alright, let's focus over here. Let's not get distracted. And of course, I'm gonna be logging all of the results or the results in each one of the races. I'll show you how I will also be logging that. Hold on, let me not mess this up. Oh yeah, look at that. What did I say? This was a fantastic race for the Ferrari FX6 Evolution, and that's a first place with the Ferrari. Now, that was a race with what? 5 people, right? Yeah, 5 people. So if someone disconnected still... it's gonna be a bit tough because there's some people who disconnected at the very start of the race, so I don't know that really counts, but this guy disconnected halfway through the race, so that counts. It's first place for 5 racers. And like I said, all the information will be logged, so this was a 5-racer race. You can see that it instantly colors it according to the chart where it belongs to. And then we got the first place, and that gives us 64 points as it shows over here. So that is how I'm gonna be filling this up in each one of the races to see all the points that I'm gonna be getting. And like I said, it's gonna be alternating between the cars. So now it's gonna be the Essenza SCV12. You can see the race counter. I'm not gonna be showing you this after every race. I'll show you at the very end, but trust me, I'm doing this legit. Oh, and right away, now we got into a 4-player race. You see what I was saying, that it's gonna be a little bit up and down. It's gonna be difficult to really figure out what happens. And this is, like I said, why I thought about this. You have no idea how long I spent thinking about this whole thing. How could I try to make it somewhat fair? Whether or not this is gonna be fair, I don't know. Maybe there will be a massive blowout by the end of this this video, but hey, let's see what happens. So yeah, now I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think, oh God, oh you mother. Well, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. It's very nice that you pushed me out. It's very nice. I really think that the Ferrari is gonna have the advantage on this one in general in this matchup because, oh God, the Ferrari FX6, it's overall a very, very powerful car. Good acceleration, like I said, very good handling, good drifting. The nitro is where it suffers, while this, the Essenza SCV12, I would say has some average acceleration, average handling, average drift, but where this thing is a bit more powerful, it's in the nitro duration. Well, this is gonna be an RIP for me, because Oh, and I forgot to mention that even if you finish in dead last, you're still gonna get some points. So there's that to consider. And yeah, dead last. That is just what? 10 points for me. This was a 4-player race. Like I said, we're still gonna be checking that at the end. Yep. 4 players race. Oof. So for Lamborghini, we got 4 players, result 4, and we get 10 points. This is not looking good for Lamborghini. Okay, this is interesting because it's Tokyo, very long track, not fantastic for this car, but then again, it's a 4-player race, and I saw someone driving a bike that it's very underranked, so I don't know that that player is going to be able to do amazing, so at the very least, I think I should be able to get the 3rd place unless something goes terribly wrong, but hey, let's see what happens. And this is the last time that I'll say it, maybe I'll say it at the very end. I'm not throwing any races, all right? I'm not trying to make a point as to, oh, my favorite brand. No. This is whatever happens. It gets recorded, and the results will be there forever and ever. And then I'm gonna probably regret it because maybe Ferrari will win. No. Gotta keep my. Oh god. Oh, I tried to do some. Oh, I was trying to do some flat spin. I gotta keep my head up. Maybe Lamborghini can come back. It's a very rough start. I'll tell you that. But there's always... Oh god, no nitro. I got no nitro. See, this is what I was worried about with this car in this particular track. Like I said at the start in my previous race, this thing, the nitro, is the problem. So in a very long track, it is at a little bit of a disadvantage. But even then, look at that. The 3rd place is so far away that I don't think they'll be able to catch up, even if I run out of nitro and just end up going at, oh god, regular speed for the rest of the race. So... Now, this is going to be a guaranteed 2nd place, but then again, because it's a 4-player race, I don't get as many points as a 2nd place with 5 players, for example. So, yeah. I don't know that we'll get lobbies with 12 players, and that's why I wanted to do that entire system of the bracket of players, of the number of players, because I think that does make it a bit more fair when it comes to the calculations of how many points get assigned to each one of the players. So, right, that's going to be a 4 players, 2nd place. 4 players, that's correct. So we got 4 opponents, 2nd place, that's still 30 points, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is the chance for Lambo to shine. It's a 5-player race, so let's see what we can do over here. Oh, there's 2 FBS. Man, those things have like infinite nitro. Oh, it's not infinite, but it's very good. That might be a bit of a concern for me, but then again, my Sensa does have some... Nope. Has some pretty decent nitro, so there's that. Dude! Oh, what? That counted as a knockdown? How? Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it. So far, 3rd place. Let's see if I can climb at least 1 more position. I thought he had gone too wide, but no, he was lagging or something. All right, it's all right. Focus with you. You're in 2nd place now. Just keep it. Make sure to keep it. That's all. Maybe even take the 1st if possible. Oh man, this next section would be good for my car if my opponent wasn't an VM. Because there's no nitro over here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mother... Oh, there's just some bad luck, isn't there? Sometimes it's just bad luck. Your opponents are gonna mess you up and... I'm fine. Hey, listen, that's at least a 2nd place, so I'm gonna take it. That's a 2nd place with 5 players, so that's some decent amount of points. Just confirming over here. Yep. 2nd with 5 players. I should say it the other way. 5 players. 2nd place, that's 56 points. All right, it's still behind, but you know, getting there. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a little bit annoying to have to be switching cars every single race, but it's fine. The things I do for love. And we're in Alps. This is another track that is very good for my car, for the FXX right now, because again, bad nitro, good acceleration, all of that. So there's a very high possibility to get a good result, though there's a Camaro Independence Edition. Let's hope it doesn't mess me up or something. Okay, at least I didn't get knocked down over there, because that tends to happen. Dude, stop pushing, mother... Is that same dude? Isn't it the same dude from the last race? Oh, come on, dude. Jesus Christ. You see, and... Oh, God. This is why I wanted to make these videos, because it's nothing... These results are never going to be objective, all right? This is all going to be a mess based on what happens in the race, my opponents, luck, RNG, all of that good stuff. But hey, such is life. All right, that's gonna be, unless something bad happens to my opponents, that's gonna be a 5th place in a 5-player race. So maybe this will balance out the results a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's 5th place. Thank you for the knockdown, Mr. Huffman. Oh, Jesus. Yep, and he got the 1st place on top of that. Jesus Christ. All right, well, there's the result. So now we have 5 opponents, 5th place, 30. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, I wonder if I should adjust this, though. Well, I feel like this is too many points for a 5. Listen, I'm not trying to defend Lambo or anything, but it does feel like a lot of points now that I think about it. Oh, do I need to make a table for each one of the player counts? I don't know. We'll figure it out over time. Yeah, because I'm thinking that 5th place, last place in that race, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, this whole process, it's a learning experience, me trying to figure out how fair or unfair this whole system works. So if you have some ideas as to how to balance the points and whatnot, give me some thoughts. I was just thinking that maybe I will indeed need to make a table for each one of the player counts, you know? Which is going to be annoying, but hey, that's what spreadsheets are there for, so maybe that'll work. I don't know, I have to think about it. But yeah, I did not consider how that result, for example, just ended up giving me a ton of points while hitting last place with 4 players just gave 3 points. Oh, no, what? 10 points. So it does feel like a massive difference, for example, that difference between 4 and 5 players. Last place with 4 players is 10 points. Last place with 5 players is 30-something points. So that feels not good. I don't know. I have to think about it. So this is basically the pilot episode where we're trying to figure out how this works and all of that. I actually want to know if you guys are liking this idea of doing this type of face-off, you know, to give you a little bit, because hey, I can continue doing protests and I will continue doing protests of cars and whatnot, but overall I wanted to introduce something that was a little bit different. All right, that's gonna be a 2nd place, so that's pretty neat. That's a 6-player race, 2nd place. All right. So that was a 6-player race, a 2nd place. Okay. Ooh, we got a 7-player lobby over here. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, this is the highest so far that we have gotten. And everything would be so much easier if you could guarantee 12 players every time. But, you know, that's not how it works nowadays, so it's fine. I imagine if I did... Oh, come on, dude! What the... I'm fine. Focus, DBT. I'm still in 5th, actually 4th place now. Let's go. Oh, look at the handling of this thing. It's crazy. Yeah, if it was always 12 players, it would be so much easier to do the calculations and whatnot. But hey, once again, trying to figure it out. I wanted that nitro. Thank you for stealing it. Some for me. Dude, get out of the way. Stop pushing me, mother lover. Listen, I'll admit, I continue to push him now because I'm tired of them pushing me. Jesus Christ. Listen, normally I don't push people, all right? You know that I'm not one to be trying to knock down people or anything, but Jesus Christ, I'm trying to do something over here. Oh, that's gonna be a 2nd place, isn't it? Come on, don't mess it up, DBT, don't mess it up. You got this, oh good. You got this, 2nd place, baby. All right. Oh, that was stressful, Jesus Christ. All right, so yeah, that's a 2nd place. Oh, Ramfire, is that Ramfire as the Ramfire content? Okay, with the Veneno, lovely stuff. Anyway, that's a 2nd place with 7 players. So 7 players, 2nd place. That's a lot of points once again. Listen, I'm not superstitious, but I do feel like the world is against my Lambo right now because I got another 4-player lobby. So that's guaranteed to be very little points, even if I get 1st place. So, I'm telling you, I need to figure this out. I need to figure it out how to do this. Oh my God, there's a Forzilla, there is a Camaro and an EV, I think I saw also. Ah, this is gonna be rough. All right, focus, DBT. Don't be pessimistic. Do your best. Do your best. Get your results. Get some W's or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what I was thinking earlier? After I had already started the video, so it's not like I can do it in the middle of the video. It would be super dope if I had some round voiceover. You know, like if you ever played Mortal Kombat, it'd be like round 1. Fight! Because it's basically 5 rounds, right? 5 rounds for the cars. So round 1 is race 1 with either of the cars. You know what I'm saying, right? And then at the end, finish him or something. I don't know. like I said, I gotta think about this whole thing. Oh, wait a second, did I just take first place? Oh my god, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. This Lambo definitely needs a W, come on. It would be better if it was more players, of course. If there was at least one more player, that would have been so many more. No, it's fine, I'm fine. But that is first place, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. See, I'm telling you, it's all about putting a fight. Jesus. All right, yeah, first place out of 4 players. I keep it saying it in the other way, but anyway, the 4 opponents, first place, that's 40 points, which is still not a ton. Okay, whatever.
Round 5. Fight!
Kind of like that, right? I think I mispronounced 5, but okay, whatever. All right, yeah, so this is the last 2 races. This is where the whole thing gets determined. Once again, like I said, not throwing, gonna do my best with both cars, so... I did say from the beginning, though, that... Oh, wow, there's 2 𝐬𝐅𝐼s. That's gonna make it a little bit harder. But, like I... Oh, God, no, that was too high, too high. God damn it. Like I said from the beginning... All right, I'm 3rd place now. I'm not throwing. I'm doing my best that I can, but I do believe that overall, the FX6... what is it? FX6 Evoluzione does have a bit of an advantage over the SUV. Oh, he fell down or something. What is happening? Are they lagging? What just happened? Am I lagging? Oh my god, I might be lagging myself, because that's weird that everybody's super far behind. Did everyone throw just for my Ferrari to win? Oh, that's rigged. That's bull. Oh. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to do... All right. Listen. I'm glad this was recorded, because now you can see exactly what happened. This is invalid. We're gonna have to redo this race. Over there, you can see my race counter. So we're redoing this one. So yeah, that gives me another opportunity to do the round 5 thing. Let's see.
Round 5. Fight!
Okay, I think I did that one a little bit better. But yeah, basically in the start of each one of the rounds, I could do... Okay, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. Working on it, working pro... And I know you might be thinking, DBT, it was so obvious that it was going to be so unfair with some of these point assignments and all of that stuff. Listen. When you're working from zero in one of these things, you don't actually get to see the results until you properly test it, all right? So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I said this is the pilot. For the first several episodes that I'll do of this, we're still going to be experimenting and trying to figure out... Dude! Mother... God damn it! What's wrong with this dude? Yeah, I'm gonna be experimenting for the first episodes of this series to find out where, you know, the most fair... Oh my... Mother... Would you stop? I'm still 3rd place. I can still... 3rd place, that's still a lot of points, so we can do this. Jesus, these Camaros have absolutely no chill. I'm fine. Run out of nitro, but that's still at 3rd place, so that works. That's still gonna be a lot of points, because I think this is 5 players. Is it 5 players? Yes, all right, that's 5 players. That's position... No, wait, how do I do the countdown? 5 players, position 3. 5 players, position 3. All right. Well, don't mind me while I'm waiting over here, because there's nobody in the lobbies. Okay, finally, someone else is arriving. Jeez. Oh, wow, what a way to go full circle. We're doing exactly the same track, like literally the same variation of the track that we started this whole thing with. So, yeah, rooftop raceway. Let's see if I can get something half decent over here. Honestly, that's why I hit the result, the sum of the points. I hit it so that I wouldn't be able to see how it was going, because I wanted the surprise until the very end to figure out which of the cars wins. So, I don't know. Listen. It's all about the surprise over here. Shut up, DBT. Focus. Maybe you can get this still. No! What the frog was that? Oh, the fumble! Oh! I'm fine. Oh, this was awful! Can I can I get a do-over? Is it valid? Oh my god. I'm gonna pretend this, you know what? Let me cheat this. Modify the race counter. Oh, this is gonna be such a massive L. Oh, yeah, no, this is way over. Wait, what? How is that guy still so far behind? Oh, someone broke. My god, I could have gotten the 1st place over here. Okay, well, I got a 4th place. That's gotta count for some. Well, 4th place with 5 players is still a decent amount of points, isn't it? I think so because of the whole thing that I explained, but still. All right, so that was 5 people, isn't it? Yes, 5 people, 4th place. So, number of opponents, 5, result, 4th. That's 40 points, but man, I can tell already. So, let's reveal the results. The total is 230 for Ferrari and 202 for Lamborghini, which makes it so that the winner is, yep, Ferrari. I know. Disappointing results. What can I say? Such is life. But oh well, what can we do? Like I said, this whole thing, it's a work in progress where I'm trying to figure out how to make these points a bit more fair and all of that. But I think as a first attempt, as a pilot for this new series, I think that worked out pretty well. Why don't you let me know in the comments what you thought about this new format, to make videos every once in a while about this. What cars would you like to see matched up? Of course, they have to be in the same class, all right? Don't ask to race a Class D versus a Class A or anything like that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Once again, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Please consider joining the memberships because that helps me directly and that keeps me going and bringing more videos and whatnot. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.